Namaste, how are you? So we're going to do a short sequence today just to show you a couple of nice postures that I really love. We'll be including Warrior 1, 2, and 3, Trikonasana, which is triangle, and also we'll be doing a bind. So let's start. First things first, the rules. The rules are, if it hurts, don't do it. You can go to that edge of discomfort, which is right at that edge of, I really don't want to push it too much further, and can I go a little further? But pain equals a no-go, so just pull it back if you do start to feel pain. Also, if you can't breathe through it, don't do it. So you have to keep your breath work going. Some of the finer points of yoga involve movement and breath. So breath work is very important for your postures. What happens is, as you breathe, and this is the belief of yoga, that your breathing, prana or life force, flows through the body through different channels called nadis. And your life force are in 7 different areas of energy, which are circling in your body called chakras. In order to get those healthy, balanced, and working properly to your best health advantage, prana is the most important thing that you can have beyond movement. And prana's life flow is through breath work as well as movement. So remember, if you can't breathe through it, just keep breathing and pull it back a little. You have to make sure that you can breathe comfortably, not a labored breath. So let's start off with Warrior 1. So we'll start by standing with our big toes touching in mountain or Tadasana. The palms of your hands should be facing forward. Back should be nice and straight. Go on your tiptoes just a couple times so that you can straighten that back just a little bit more. And then we're going to breathe in, bringing our hands above our head just to get that nice stretch. And exhale, lower the hands. We're going to step forward with the right foot and keep that left foot behind us. The right foot should be facing forward so that it's in a nice straight line. My knees tend to actually come in, so I have to be very mindful of keeping my knees so it's nice and straight. That may be an issue for you also. Try and be mindful of that. If you cannot see your toes beyond your knee that's bent in the front, then you need to pull that knee back just a little bit or widen your stance if that's what you prefer to do. So bend that front knee and it should be straight vertically in front of you. And then the back foot should actually be at a 45-degree angle right here. So you take that back foot, 45-degree angle. If your hips can't be squared at this point because your hips should be facing forward like 2 headlights of a car. I have that problem where my hips do not like to square off. You can always take a wider stance this way. You can go as wide as your mat if you would like. So that front foot should be knee bent. You can see your toes beyond your knees. Back foot should be at a 45, and then you raise your hands above your head. Try and keep those shoulders nice and soft and away from the ears. If you would like to intensify a stretch, you can do that. And then just come back up. Just remember, if you are stretching too much and you can't breathe, then you shouldn't be stretching that much. Your body will eventually get there. Patience is definitely a virtue with yoga. And we're just going to lower the hands. We're going to take that back foot, just pivot the heel so that it's at a horizontal line now. Instead of at 45 degrees, we're just going to go back and forth. That it should be parallel with the back of your mat, and the front foot should still be facing forward. The back of that front heel should actually be in line with the middle of that back foot. Remember, again, widen those hips open now. They should be facing this way. It's a real nice hip opener, and then your arms should be up at a T. Your drishti, or focal point, should be straight forward beyond that front hand. And I'll give you a nice side view. Back foot should be parallel with the back of your mat, Front foot should be facing forward. Hands should be at a T and facing beyond that front hand. Really try and deepen that stretch, but if you can't see those toes beyond that knee, pull it back. this time, I'm going to show you a bind. So you can lower your hands, give your arms a little bit of a rest. What we do is we take our left arm and bend it at the elbow. Try and keep like a nice 90 degree. And lower it down to the top of your left thigh so that it's not necessarily leaning on the knee, but you get a little assistance there. Raise that right hand to the sky and then wrap it around the back so that you can bring your hand right to the top of that thigh also. If your body does not like that, don't do it. It's very, very, very easy to fall in the trap of your own ego. I do it all the time. So, pull it back if it hurts, and don't be afraid to say, my body needs some time to get there. To increase the bind, because you're already in half the bind, bring that left hand down under your left thigh and wrap it around to grab the right hand. And then just try and sit up just a little bit so that your chest can be open. Drishti should be straight up to the sky if possible. And then you can release the bind, lower the hands, pull that stance in just a little bit, and slowly come back up. Now I'm going to show you Trikonasana or triangle. Back foot should be parallel with the back of your mat. Front foot should be vertically straight up. So you want to straighten that front knee now. And arms at a T. What you're going to do is stretch as far forward as you can and then lower your hand. Now your hand should go on your calf, your shin, your thigh, floor if that's where you're comfortable, but never on the knee. The right hand up to the sky. Remember that you're trying to keep your body as flat as possible, like it's between two panes of glass. So if your body curves forward too much like this while you're in triangle, then bring your hand up. Come up to a T. Now I'm going to show you Warrior 3. Warrior 3 is a little more complicated. It's a balancing posture, and I love it. So, what it is stand in Tadasana, palms facing forward. Put all the weight of your body onto the left side. Pick up that right foot, just so you know that all that weight is on one side. This will definitely help in any balancing posture to make sure that all of your weight is bared on one side. Then take that right foot, bring it back so that the toes are touching the floor. This is going to be like a human seesaw. Arms up to the sky. Keep your back nice and flat, and as the top part of your body goes down, the bottom part of your body will be coming up, just like a seesaw. Your drishti should be straight ahead. Remember, just try and keep your balance. Yogi toes are active. And then lower. And there you go. Now, for the rest of the sequence, you will do the opposite side of your body, remembering those cues. So, I hope that these lovely postures helped you out today. They'll really help strengthen the thighs, keep you balanced, and remember to breathe. Namaste.